Hey Buffalo, you think you know Clarence? Here's what it's really like living in Clarence. I'm Michelle Petrie, your Clarence Realtor. Clarence has some really amazing places to go, but these are a few hidden gems you absolutely have to check out. The first one has a really special connection for us personally. It's Mazzia's. It's amazing pizza. Probably the best white pizza I've ever had in my life. Absolutely delicious. We go to Mazzia's every month around the 4th because what we do to celebrate Isla's every month since she's been born up into her 12 months is we get a pizza that's cut into 12 slices and we put one slice for every month that she is. So it's something very unique that Adam came up with that we have been doing, and we get it from Mazzia's every month. It's really made a connection to Buffalo. It's made a connection to Clarence in particular for us to have our baby girl be involved in that way. And another really great place I love going to is Clarence Center Cafe. It is right in Four Corners at Goodrich and Clarence Center. Wonderful coffee, wonderful food. You can get breakfast, you can get sandwiches. They have so many great, different, unique coffee drinks, and they have an indoor and outdoor, so you can really just spend all seasons there, but it is very delicious. It's also a really great central meeting hub for everybody, right in the heart of Clarence, where everyone wants to be. If you're looking for something a little bit more active, take a look at the Clarence Bike Path. It actually goes for over 20 miles all the way from Clarence through Akron and Newstead. You can just continue on and on and on. And one end of it comes out near Potler's on Transit Road, which is a summertime favorite that has ice cream and burgers and all sorts of good goodies. And something super specific for my favorite time of year, which is fall and football season, is when Clarence has the Great Pumpkin Farm. I absolutely love going to the Great Pumpkin Farm. There's so much to do there activity-wise for kids, adults, everything in between. When we went a few years ago, as most of you know, I have a strong desire to have a goat named Eric, very specifically. But we went and pet the baby goats there, and there was one that looked like a cow. It was white with black spots, and Adam said, if we get a goat, we have to get one that looks like that, and we're gonna name it Moo. So I love Great Pumpkin Farm, getting your pumpkins, activities for the kids. There's also locally made goodies and pies and desserts and all sorts of fun stuff to do there. So if you are looking to move to Clarence, there are a few things you should know before. One, the taxes are super cheap, really good taxes compared to a lot of the other townships in our area. Much more affordable, even though people think of Clarence and big houses and a lot of money, the taxes are super affordable, which is awesome because no one likes paying taxes. For example, our Tonawanda house that we had getting rid of is about 1,200 square feet, 2 bedrooms, postage stamp of a yard. They were really breaching on $5,000 in taxes. Not quite there, maybe 4,500, but pretty close there. Clarence, we have a 3,500 square foot house on just under 6 acres, and our taxes are just over double that. So we're getting 3 times the house and Uber's amounts more in land, and the taxes are, it's not even comparable. So much better. Another thing you should know is that Clarence is a very tight-knit community. What I found not being from Clarence is that everyone stays very connected. People come, they don't leave. People are born there, they might move away, but they're all coming back. And we're seeing a lot of people from outside the area, outside in other states, moving back to Clarence. People are very well connected there. And it's something that you grow to love when you move to Clarence. My husband, for example, was born there, grew up there, went out, bought his first home somewhere else. And now, because he missed it and loved it so much, here we are back in Clarence, putting our roots down here and raising a family here. So alongside how great that tight-knit community is, as being from the outside, sometimes it can take a little bit of wiggling to get your way into the community. So I always suggest doing things to get yourself out there. Get involved in sports, be involved in your kids' school, meet other people in different ways, clubs, all those things, so that you can become part of the community. Another thing that actually is pretty important to know is that septic is pretty common in the Clarence area. 25 years ago, it was all farmland and homes on main roads. They all had septics, there was no sewer lines. Then when all these developments started coming in, there are sewer lines to those developments, but like us that built on our own property, we have a septic because a lot of the main roads don't have the sewer lines still. So that is something to really consider, the maintenance of a septic versus the convenience of a sewer. I grew up with septic before this also, and I never had a problem. I love having a septic, totally great. Other people might have other experiences, but it's something that you should really look into and talk to your local expert about. So now that we are living in Clarence, I couldn't be happier. There's something about driving in the area that just gives you peace of mind. The population is large large, but there is still so much land around you, which for me, as someone that came from a farm town in Rochester, I like that open space. I like having land around and farms around, but the convenience of being so close to Transit Road with all conveniences is really nice. I couldn't be happier to live here, and I can't wait for you to move here also. So if you're thinking about moving here, I would really love to help you discover the real Clarence. So reach out, DM me, and let's chat. I'm Michelle, your Clarence Realtor.